Forbidden West. I'm your host, Glamorous Golem. So, when I last left you, I was on the way to get an arm. Ah. Alright, so I can't actually do the mission that I was aiming to do, so I'm going to finish this quest. So I was going to go there to get arm for one of my companions, but apparently on hold. So, let's finish this mission. We are looking for an elderly gentleman who may have been lost in a flood. But I think he's stuck in a mine. Keep one ear free so that I'm not shouting. You, actually. Yeah, I should have gone that way. Yep, I know it. He's in the mine. There we go.
This must be the gouge. Looks like an old mine. There's a lot of debris blocking the entrance. Maybe it's swept in there. I'm gonna have to clear some of it to get inside. Time to head in.
Yeah. Time to mine.
Okay, let's see where this leads.
Ow, bugger. There goes.
Take it easy.
My controller.
Must be Kentok.
Oh. There's an outlander, no my name.
You're
They
famous.
sent me to find you. The soldier you saved told us you were swept away by the mudslide.
So, he made it. Good. And Natika. She came back.
Yeah. She was on her way back to talk to you when the mudslide happened. She's looking after the survivors now.
It was my mistake to deny her discharge. A soldier is supposed to sacrifice for the good of the tribe. Looking back now, she was right. I didn't want to let her go. The chief's guard will gain an invaluable soldier. At least after all this, I won't be in the way anymore. I can tell you know a fatal wound when you see one. My service to my clan is done. So, leave me.
No, you're not going to die down here. There has to be a way to get you out.
There isn't. I tried to climb out, but it's no use. The walls are too slick.
Water's coming in. From the surface? Not from where I came in. There must be another source. And if I find it, and open it up... You might not be able to move Kentok, but I think there might be a way to move you. Hey. Hey! I need you to stay awake. I'm gonna take a look around.
You're just like Natika. Relentless as a fireclaw.
And you should be used to it. Just sit tight. I'm going to get you out of here.
Yeah.
That waterfall must be coming from somewhere. I need to get higher to figure out where it's coming from.
Ooh. Please. Okay, and then. Ooh. You would make a very terrible Link. Half the time.
Water's coming from that vent. Dead end. There must be another source. There's some metal in that wall across the way. Might be able to pull some of it out. There. Reach the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. Ew. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. No. Ooh.
Okay. The waterfall I saw down below should be coming in from somewhere around here. Gotta find its source.
Oh, shh. Ah.
Water's coming in from there. I can use the fire flame to break open that wall. This place should hold it. The rat can talk some. found us a way out. Almost there. Hey, stay with me.
Tell Natika.
You tell her yourself. She said you're a stubborn fighter, so keep fighting. Kenta! You wanted me to tell you. The blade answers only to the hand that commands it.
He would say that every time we sparred. Sometimes as an insult. Other times as a compliment. But I guess he was right. It was always my choice to stay or go.
I'm sorry you didn't get to make amends.
So am I.
What will you do now?
I'm not sure. Bleeding Mark has a chance to recover. And once that's done, I could join the Chief's Guard. But I have to lay him to rest first. With full soldier's honors. Aloy, wait. You saved my comrades, somehow drained the entire village. I want you to have this.
Thanks. And good luck. Whatever you decide.
You all got four. Alright, so I want to finish making my way there. Simply because at least then I'll have had the terrain
Find this in my stash later.
unmapped.
I agreed to meet Katalo here to help him get parts for a new arm. But I should check in with everyone at base first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snow crunch
That's
on my
better.
boots.
We got a craft judo.
Yeah?
Where'd Katalo go?
Right.
Override installed. Now to find a Sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Feel better. I'm all for it.
Ooh, we've got to go up the mountain.
Okay, I need to find a Sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
I didn't know you could go up here. Good. There are Sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly. Its wings look like they can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer, too. Got it. Dude.
This is it. I'm in the air.
Apparently.
Whoa! Head rush. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tallnecks. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Ah.
There's the Tallneck. Need to get on top of its head. Now, how to land this thing. Made it. Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the Tallneck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
That's for the assist.
I told you, I wanted it.
Up, left or? Okay.
Whoa! See that?
Ah, right, there it is. Oh, excuse me.
There's the energy cell. I need to hang this back. Got the cell. Now on to the grove. Pulse from Tallneck should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. Pretty useful, even after I did with Regala.
Yeah.
Go.
over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
It's Aloy!
She flies on the wings of the Ten.
The tide has turned! Push through!
Wings of a 10.
End of the line, Hakan. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Now use your strength!
Ow.
You're not hurting close now!
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
That is left! Oh.
How the bloody hell has she got plasma?
I'll finish you!
she's cheating.
This is where it ends!
Yeah, it is.
Tiziana! Live on as a memory! Is this how you... This is the girl! This is my life! My story will be carved into your bones! Strike! And strike hard! Isla, you bring nothing but shame to your tribe!
You are in your underwear now. There we go.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the Ten. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die. I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes. My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regalla's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regalla gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late. Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Carl keeps his head. With Regalla's defeat, the clan...
Even Outlanders see that Regalla is
Garda's defeat was the only outcome that could be
my friend is yours. Walk in strength. Good to see you, warrior.
Oh, excuse me. Ace.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh no, you first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
Huh?
I just know they meant a lot to you, and, well...
Thank you.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
And your new armor will go get you.
Okay. Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.
I'm gonna clean my gear a little.
This is where the Zenith lab is. Kotallo thinks he can find what he needs to build himself a new...
Alright.
Hey, Kotallo? I'm at the Zenith lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
The lab's up this way.
You're expecting a one-armed man to climb. Actually doing quite well.
I got this.
Machines. We're scrapping the Spectres for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Not easy to... Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
Oh, 33.
The enemy did this?
Hard to believe, but yeah.
Enemies up ahead.
Good choice of ammo!
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
I have it!
I'm going the right way.
We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Gaia was talking about.
Varl mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. There's barely room to breathe.
This'll be my stash when I need it.
Just purchase. Grapple. Ooh, green light.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your Focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Fight with honor!
Ow. Yeah.
The Zeniths might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here. The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
Don't think we're supposed to go that way.
Where is Guitar?
Send this to my stash. We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea. A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
You should look for the parts. In case of any more unexpected guests.
I'm on it. Please tell me the components are in there.
Ah, there. Yeah, for a place that's been abandoned for 1,000 years, it's in pretty good shape. Oh, wrong way.
Components have to be here somewhere. I should go back and give these to Kotallo.
Really trust Zenith parts? Another. Yeah.
Let's get rid of this.
Hi.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again?
Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
gentlemen. They've exited. Shit, I was shot. That's true. Hello, John. Ah, singularity, so I need to make my way. First things first, let's go to Catalo. What his arm looks like.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now. There's a lot of equipment in here. I wonder what it was all for.
There you are.
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. Maybe one day we can access
I thought
them.
this place could use a little art.
After we get Gaia and Hephaestus back.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Okay, so this is just repeating the conversation.
I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Remember, we need to get Sylens' weapon to the Zenith base in...
Regalla may be gone, but she taught the holdouts well.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regalla's army with lightning. I would say that I am... inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you. All that remains is to follow you to the end. Whatever that will be.
We're lucky to have you on our side.
Oh, and by the way, I was hoping we could finally discuss this new arm of mine, if you have the time.
Of course.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regalla's Tremor Tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regalla's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
I can't really request like that.
You, Outlander. Come and trade.
If we want to retain our honor, then we must do so.
This easy?
Aloy, it's Alva. Before I left Landfall, I overheard a couple of navigators talking about a problem with one of our ships. I don't know what's wrong, but it could be an issue when it's time for us to sail home.
That doesn't sound good. We'll keep an eye out for them the next time I'm in Landfall.
Please tell me that's not what he's aiming to take on.
Pretty sure this is where Kotalo wanted us to test his new arm. Not sure what he has in mind, though. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Yeah.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough. My fingers feel stiff in this cold.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
Big boulder. Come on.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
After you.
This is gonna poke his off.
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Not fair, it's picking on me.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
What was lost? Finished. Must be fire nearby.
The hunter killing machine.
Oop. Over up there. Oh, this is really hard.
Drone keeping watch on the biosphere. I should grab its data. But I'm not going to get it down.
Oh shit. God.
I need to fly lower. I better adjust.
Oh, there's the base. I think I'm in the height of the map. Over now.
Aloy, it's Kotallo. Thought this might interest you. 3 of our soldiers have gone missing in the Valley of the Fallen. The whole area's crawling with machines. There have been reports of glowing lights off the coast. Marshal Vera should be at the valley's entrance. She might need your help.
Thanks. I'll look into it when I can. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Not you, sir. You're with child.
Aloy.
Where are the others?
Not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
Can we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Kotallo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only. Aloy. We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right? As long as you hold up your end. We will. See you soon. Be careful. Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
It's here when you want it. Hit it while it's frozen. Now we're talking. Flash! Flash! Come here! Yeah! You got his weak spot. Shatter that machine. Yeah!
That's it.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Can you post it?
Sunwing. Drifter.
creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way across.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose. This is hell. Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid? Aloy, ammo! Oh, look at that thing. I can keep this going.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Firing! Now this is why I came along. How many times do I have to hit this thing?
Decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Acid. Corroded.
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeesh. These plants are weird. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
With who?
I grab it if you need it. It's not beer, but it'll do.
These Spectres are good sport!
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess yeah, dead ones hanging up. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
More Spectres. I'll attack when you... That's the robot. And now's a good time to hit him with blast.
Gotta follow up while that acid's working.
Here we go. Don't get that stuff on you. Oh, I heard that grunt from here. I'm coming for you, Nebby.
push on.
Any good loot?
A little. Here, up this rock. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many Spectres do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Hit the weak spot! Got it.
Come on, up the slab.
The road.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alva and Kotallo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those Spectres, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content. Get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
we had to do all this climbing.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
I guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, Xanadu have made it nice and easy. Hey, just here. Hit it while it's frozen. That's the quick way to take it down. Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid?
Honey. Ow.
Give me your best. Now we're talking. Come on, let's cross over.
Yeah. These.
Hit it with plasma.
I don't have plasma.
What do you get?
Just some parts. This way.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
By the blood of the Ten!
Oh, look at that thing fizzing away. Plasma! Hit it with plasma! Got its weak spot.
Good work, everyone.
And another
Let's
one
go.
down. Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
Ooh, goosebumps.
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
She cared nothing for peace.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Kotallo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
close to the tower.
Let's see.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence. Zenith's inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze to the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, time I see filth. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
Yeah, we do.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Yeah, you are.
let him catch me. Not much left.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Hit me.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
Oh, vicious.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
Voice, isn't it? The headshots are the best way past
The
him.
machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
Better get closer. Try again.
Right.
Erend? Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few Spectres.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay. Almost there.
So I'm thinking they pissed off an alien race.
This is it. End of the line. okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together, where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, But you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
I've heard that before.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
I better scan that thing first. I gotta get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me. I do not wish to mourn you.
I can target its gold plating.
Gold plating.
I'm not giving up.
Is this where you want to end your journey?
Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
You fought well. Now live! You can only endure so much.
You're not taking me, Tilda! Armor's off!
Sticks and stones against the lightning. Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Cut that thing's armor! The gold plates are vulnerable to elemental ammo.
I can endure. You cannot. You must submit. This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that. Why do you not value your life?
Take that, bitch.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the Rebel Army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet. Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope he's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought.
Interesting. So it's that ego that's coming to kill them. The Venus
It's not about
ego.
the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. Courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Yeah. Ooh. That is the main story quest completed. Now I'm curious to see if there's another scene after the credits like in the first one. But I mean, I really like playing this because although some of the mechanics are different, the gameplay was reminiscent of Zero Dawn, and I just love the setting of the game. It's Earth. It's the future. There's an apocalypse happened, and see, this is one of the things which really wind me up about disaster movies where the world ends. It deals with the whole event. So you have the event, and if it's an American movie, it's a family trying to survive the event. But then this, it's okay, the world's fucked. It's ended. This is what's happened. This is 1,000 years after that. This is how humanity has evolved. It's one of the reasons why I like to see the early seasons of Walking Dead. Because it dealt with the apocalypse, world ended, then Rick woke up and started to trot around and learn about what happened. And then in this series, even though it's a sequel, you're still learning more about what happened during the apocalypse. You don't have the full picture. And I'm pretty sure in the third one, which they're planning to make, you'll learn more about the apocalypse because there was Zero Dawn, which was the reseeding of Earth. There was Father Zenith, which was a group of wealthy humans who settled a distant planet, which might still be a viable place to live because that Nemesis program was just basically destroyed the colony. So it might still be a viable place to live. So if they wanted, they could send the Odyssey back and start another human colony on Sirius. And I think if Silence does decide to leave, he's going to do something similar. He's going to go find another planet that can be terraformed, and then terraform that. But I keep saying it, but the whole fact that you can see the remains of the old world, and that they actually used anthropologists to actually accurately portray the world, the tribes. It's just amazing. Now I can't wait until the third one comes out. I'm just hoping it's not going to be 4 years. Or if there's going to be an expansion pack. Oh, they could expand so much into this. And I'm hoping in the next one you're able to go a lot further than just the continental United States. Because you had the Quen, which came from across the ocean. They could either be Japanese settlers, they could be Chinese, Indian, Russian, Korean, or an amalgamation of all of those that kind of merged together and created an empire which covers that entire area. Part of me hopes that they adapt this as a TV series, but part of me hopes that they don't. Because when movie adaptations or TV adaptations of games very rarely go according to plan. It does kind of follow, because playing through the game you come across elements that are kind of tie into the world at this point. So like the Hot Zone Crisis. Ooh, there's a settlement on top of that. Yeah, so the Hot Zone Crisis. So that's a nod towards climate change that we're currently going through, and that the humans of this world, this version of Earth, are able to climb back from. So it's going to be interesting to see how they handle the Nemesis when it arrives, because there's a network of cauldrons, there's AIs all around the world, and how is Nemesis going to manifest in the third game of this trilogy? Because Zero Dawn was to correct an oversight of the old ones, or the ancients, and this one dealt with the ancients themselves. I think a couple of them were directly involved with Barrow Technologies, and the third game I think is just going to deal with the egos of the old ones, because that's what it reads to me, is that the Nemesis is their ego, their narcissism. It's going to be like a petulant child that's going to be an AI kind of thing. And it's probably going to take over... It's probably going to act like Hades and Hephaestus, where it takes over cauldrons and things like that, creates machines, and you have to go around and override them and destroy either destroy or recover the facilities that this thing has taken over. And I do like the introduction of the flight mechanic, where you can fly to areas that you cannot get to before. Vegas. The only thing that I found a little disheartening, and I can completely understand why Guerrilla Games did it, was that they shrank the scale of the map. So I think it was something like 1/10 of the size of the actual world. So, in a manner of speaking, this is a smaller Earth than what we're on. And I can completely understand why they did it, because if they did one that was accurate at 100%, then we'd still be downloading a game today. I mean, if you've watched the entire series that I've covered on this, you'd see that there have been bugs, but then you go onto Twitter, Facebook, and other gaming sites, and you read that Guerrilla's saying, if you have these issues, tell us about them, we'll fix them. And there is another game which I love to play that will go without naming, that has a complete opposite. It's like, oh, you've got a bug? So what? Just play the game. People will know what I'm talking about. But this, I mean, even though it was just on story mode, so the easiest setting, I really enjoyed this. And I might do what I did with Zero Dawn, which was do it on story mode, which I did in my own time when it first, well, around about 12 months ago, and then do it again on a harder difficulty, say normal, just so that I can get a full feel of the game. Because when you go and find Hades the first time in this game, you actually have to go down and take opponents off a machine down by the coast. But because it's on story mode, you've just got to kill the machine. On normal, you actually have to clip the parts off before you kill the machine, because if you kill the machine, you break the part. But I mean, just looking at how rich the environment is as well. The mist. And the fact that it... I mean, yeah, it does create a couple of issues with rendering, but the simple fact that it just flows as seamlessly as it can. I wish there were more games like this. Where's she flying to, I wonder? I think that's where the base is. I think after I conclude this stream, I'm going to go back and start doing the side quests. I think just like it does with Zero Dawn, it saves just before the open world lockout. So even though you manage to reboot Gaia in the after credits, it allows you to go back and do more. I think I might do the normal setting on New Game Plus if that is a option that's available. I quite literally did this entire game with the spear and the bow. I don't think I used any other weapon. I had so many weapons as well. Although I was really sad when they killed off Varl. Because he was like Aloy's best friend from the first game. She had two really good friends, Aaron and Varl, and I was just when they killed him, I thought, Tilda's gonna bring him back, but she's gonna reveal when Aloy wakes up that Varl's in the next room recuperating. But then Zoe reveals that she's buried him, and it's just like, ah, oh, no. A barrel roll. But just look at it. They have really outdone themselves on this. So glad I played this, but I pre-ordered it and played it as soon as it came out. Can't wait to see what they bring in the third, and I really hope that the third is not the final. There's so much that they could do in this world. Even with Aloy's Elizabeth DNA, there's so much more that she could do. Because there's so many other facilities worldwide that could be malfunctioning, that could be causing issues. Get rid of babies. That's interesting. Thank you for designing the game. It was a joy to play. Oh, fading to black. Is there going to be a cutscene?
My hands are full of flowers. My ears are full of
Ariane Moss? Wow.
my heart decided now. I'd rather just be wrong.
I knew it!
Listen when you
I knew it! It was Tim Russ who played Tuvok in Voyager. I didn't say it, but when I was hearing him talk, I was just like, I'm so certain that that is Tuvok. Sorry, Mr. Russ. That's the only... I have seen you in other things, but that's the first character that comes to mind because I was obsessed with Voyager when it was out.
I am emptiness. I am home.
Such a massive cast.
I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me.
I think I understand why it took them so long to bring it out. Especially if they weren't working on it during lockdown.
Dreams I never left.
Right. Just thought I'd skip the completed main quests. Hilarity. Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Ooh. Oh. Beta. That's interesting. But Have a look outside. Ah. Wow. I was expecting them to do exactly what I did with Zero Dawn, where you didn't really have much of a choice. Back to the shade. Go to the Scrounger site. Ah, so I can go back and do all of the side quests now. Ah. Okay, so, well, I'm going to call that an end to the stream. I will be returning to do all of the side quests and unraveling all of these unknowns. And maybe even do another playthrough of it. So once again, I do thank you for watching my stream. I do apologise for the